like, it's different.
Performer. I don't think we're gonna. We're getting dumber by the fucking week.
Yeah, 100%. And also, perfumery. When you say that North America is just like the best geographic, whatever, what you're saying. So. Let me tell you this. You realize that you can pray in any direction and directly be praying to Mecca. Like, you realize we're on a globe, right? Like, we're like, sure, if you have one opinion, you got to point in this way and pray to Mecca. But the reality is that we're on a fucking globe and pray in any direction. You're literally directly praying towards Mecca.
Mecca's cool. Mecca's cool, but have you been to Yosemite? Like, Yosemite is way more impressive than Mecca.
The Japanese kanji for the United States is beautiful country. Like the writing of it. Because they said when the Japanese, when they opened up during the Meiji Restoration, they sent tons of people into the United States to Harvard and Yale and then to stay a couple of years. This was like in 1860 something. And they said it was the most beautiful country they ever saw. So if you deconstruct the kanji for the United States, it means country and beautiful. That's it. It's true. I think the United States has the best geography in the world.
But most people
have a single country,
like more than 30 miles outside their home. It's changing now a little bit, but it's not as. Dude, I used to I'll just leave it at that. It's like I haven't seen much of the U.S.
Oh man, I haven't been there for a long time. I gotta go. A store in Naples, Florida might take some of my perfumes. Maybe I'll bring my wife down there. I heard it's beautiful.
So I could, oh man, if I were to guess, I think I've probably been to like less than 20 American states, but frequently visited, right? And also there are still places in Canada, certain provinces that I haven't visited, right? But one thing, because you mentioned a perfumer about the Japanese characters, right? Their language. Something that's fascinating, and I'm sorry, I don't want to divert the conversation, but the development of the Chinese language keyboard has everything to do why China is fucking killing everyone in technology today. It was something that happened in 1976. This dude, Chu Fu, develops this method, because you have to understand, like, how do you fucking, America's coming up with keyboards and this new thing, computer, and Chinese people just cannot.
Wait a second. Was his name actually Chu Fu?
Yes,
You fucking bullshit.
Nice. Swear to God, you fucking demon. It was Chu.
His name was Chu Fu.
His name was Long Dong.
Chu Bong.
Long Dong Fu.
How dare you? How dare you? Ching Chang Tong at you demons. His name was Chu Bong Fu. You can check this. And it basically says, hey, how do we take these thousands of characters, like somewhere between 2,000 and 5,000 characters, and break it down to a keyboard that you can type on, right? So he comes up with this idea of like, let's break it down to like the roots. Right, and then in '83, this dude Wang Yongmin comes up with a system that breaks that into literally a QWERTY layout.
Wow!
So Chinese people learned how to fucking type on this, and they could actually type faster than people who were typing on QWERTY keyboards in the West, and that like had a massive influence.
Oh, I gotta look this shit up now.
It's fucking fascinating. It's nerdy as fuck, but like the development of the Chinese keyboard had such a massive role.
Oh no, this is the stuff I like.
The Chinese being able to access technology and it's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
But let me say this. Everybody's born right-handed. It's clearly only the best of us that overcome it.
Oh, are you lefty? Yeah.
Left elbows up. Yeah.
Yeah.
7% of the population, brother.
That's what I hate about studying Japanese. I gotta go to Kyoto in the fall. By the way, if any of you guys ever have extra money, go to fucking Kyoto City in the fall. Just look it up. It's unfucking believable. So gorgeous. It's so gorgeous.
No, Canada is the best geography, you fucking demon. You've traveled.
Ontario's nice in the fall. That's true. That's true. Yeah.
I'll say this. And this is why everything you said about Canada being like or North America being like the geocentric best, like, dude, Saskatchewan versus Tokyo, fucking Saskatchewan versus Thailand, Saskatchewan versus, are you kidding me right now?
I'm just talking about warfare, you know? Like, nobody can invade us, right?
Except for Canadians and Mexicans and
Wow.
Floridians.
Very, very small.
You gotta be afraid of the Floridians.
Florida man. Have you been to Naples? It looks really nice. Kind of one of these rich resort places, I guess. Yeah, so I gotta go to Japan in the fall. I better study now until the fall. Go see my in-laws.
I recommend you book with WestJet out of Calgary because those flights are fucking crazy cheap right now.
Yep, I got them.
Yeah, it's insane. But also, you're not going to have to wait for 5 hours to get on your plane because you live in Canada, right? Perf, and you know, neither here nor there, but like today we had the first deployment of ICE agents in American airports. Killing it, by the way. I saw some of the footage. They're just killing it.
Did they fuck up already?
No, they're
literally standing around doing nothing.
Well,
That's awesome.
Hold on, Romero. They're snacking, and they're drinking water, and they're walking around, and then they're taking breaks, and they're getting paid. And also, Romero, they're also 5 or 6 of them are in bulletproof vests are watching TSA agents. Not many, because most of them have quit. But they're watching the few that are there who managed to find a way to work, even though they haven't been paid for the last 30 days or 40 days. And God knows, you know, they live paycheck to paycheck. They're not billionaires like the politicians who are refusing to do their jobs and
Man, that's
their
so
paychecks.
Yeah.
It's insane. Yeah. So you see this footage of these 6 ICE agents drinking their water bottles and just standing there watching the one TSA 6-year-old woman busting her ass trying to get these fucking people who've been waiting in line for 5 hours to get on a fucking plane. Right? And the reason why it matters, at least to me and maybe Perf, and probably not to you guys, is that the 2 Canadian pilots that died in the LaGuardia aircraft, right? The Canadian, yeah, it's so fucking crazy. So the head of the Canadian National Air Safety Board was trying to get our specialists to the airport so that we could investigate what the fuck happened and why our 2 Canadian pilots.
Right, yeah.
And we had to pull in fucking favors in order to get our experts on the fucking plane because the airport they were in America had a 4-hour fucking wait and they were going to miss their fucking flight to get to LaGuardia to investigate the death of those 2 Canadian pilots.
Man, that happens everywhere there, bro. Like, that's...
But does it, though?
Yeah. I mean, Canada's not... Listen to this arrogant guy. Canada's all sorts of fucked up many different ways as well, guys. 1,000,000%. The problem with our country is that we can't get anything done. We can't get anything done.
Okay, you fucking American CIA plant trader. Tell me, no, please. In French, you fucking, and oh, God knows you can't fucking do it in French.
I can't speak French.
No, obviously, because you're a fucking American CIA plant. But no, tell me, trader, what's so much better in America? Go ahead, list 5.
The weather.
5.
The weather.
Oh, dude.
The beaches.
Vancouver.
Oh my God, fucking dude, that's 7 months of constant rain. It's as bad as Seattle, dude. No way. No American in his right mind says, Jesus, I'm going to move to Seattle for the great weather. That's one. Number 2, choices. Like in Canada, we've got like 3 things to choose from for everything. We've got like 3, what do we got? 3 internet providers. Yeah, 3 parties. Well, we've got more parties in the States. No, we're just so limited with our choices of food, of housing, places to live. We've got like so many fewer towns, so many fewer landscapes. Like, yeah, we've got all sorts of different landscapes between like cold and fucking die from. Yeah,
It's not our fault that you guys don't have enough babies. All right, you guys need to get on it.
yeah, and it's gonna be Canada-stan. You know, and it's Punjabi is now the second language. I don't have a problem with that. I like the Punjabis, but nah, man. I don't even know what it is to be Canadian. Like, I wonder what sometimes, like, what holds the country together.
Hockey and Degrassi.
Yeah, but it's not even like that. It's like, fuck. I don't even know what it is. Like, when I go to Japan, I know what Japanese is. Right? When you go to Canada, you're like, what the fuck?
Well, the North American countries of the United States and Canada both are defined by a lack of any one specific culture, right? And like American culture is, I don't know, honey packets at KFC that says this is not honey.
We got the same thing though. We just got less of it.
Yeah,
like
so,
America's small.
Yeah,
you know.
but a lack of particular culture is the defining culture of the United States.
But remember, where I'd argue, Perfumer, where I'd argue the delta between our America and Canada is that America kind of locked in on this, like, white God, anti.
Yeah. We don't even have white God in Canada.
No, but here's the difference, right? Is that when immigrants come, every wave.
Actually, this is where you do stupid bullshit. Because nobody was talking about the Jews, you goddamn retard.
Nobody was.
Something terrible.
But
you know what you did? You did something terrible. It's something so horrible. I'm just moving you to the audience. Nobody's talking about Jews in this fucking space, you retard. I was talking about how people will essentialize certain things like they are of the utmost importance. Now, imagine you're a Catholic. Imagine what it's your religion. Imagine it's your race. Imagine it's your ethnic background or your nation of origin. It doesn't matter. People essentialize things. And to some extent, they could be right. That is, for them, that is of the primary importance. But very rarely is that one identity going to encompass everything that is important. That is where the shit kind of breaks down. And so if you are an American, let's just say, like myself, do I think that we should have somewhat more of a homogenous identity? Yes. Do I think that a lot of the things the far left would even the center left would promote amongst us is healthy? No. But do I think that my race is the most important thing? Or, by the way, I'm not a religious person, but that you being Catholic is the most important thing? Nope. Do I put anything in, and will I ever put my eggs all in one basket? No. But what happens with extremists is that they do put their eggs all in one fucking basket. And like, how do you actually make shit run with these kinds of fucking people? You don't. Imagine you had nothing but extremists from whether it was racial, ethnic, religious, extremists. These people will never come together. And, it's...
You notice how Pepe never mentioned the Jews one time, but HX does say he did.
You done, like, Pepe is so...
I didn't say anything about Jews.
I
know, the whole time.
The Jews did this, the Jews did that.
You didn't say anything about the Jews. If anybody was talking shit about the Jews, I was.
Yep, I didn't say anything about the Jews. I literally...
Oh, but you know what, Pepe? And this is what I try to explain to people all the time. They're like, oh, you Jews are like the blacks, whenever I say nigger, you Jews do the same thing whenever we say kike. And I'm like, the reality is, yeah, you're gonna find some sensitive faggots like BB and stuff like that that are like, oh, he called me the K word. Oh no. But like, the reality is, most Jews don't give a shit. You know why? Because we're fucking successful. We work hard, and we're intelligent enough to know that words are just fucking words. And you know, the reality is, we are on fucking top. So go fuck yourself. We don't care.
And that's the weird thing is like I've never like disliked Jews, and you know, there's black. Yes, you get this minority of black people that are absolutely problematic, and you get, in addition to that, a minority of black
we don't
people
like the Hasidic Jews, and we don't like the
hold
liberal Jews.
on. Okay, that's fine. I don't care about Hasidic Jews.
No, I'm just saying like the liberal cuck Jews, the secular Jews. Nobody likes them anyway.
Well, I don't necessarily care about them either. But okay, so you're gonna get. God damn, dude, you made me lose my fucking point. Holy shit.
Your point sucks in the beginning. That's why you lost it.
Shut up, Frank. You're a fucking bootlicker if I've ever met one, dude. You're such a pussy.
Why you're such a dumb cunt. You know, the Tucker Carlson type. Dumb cunt.
Tucker Carlson type.
Arrogant. Stupid, arrogant. All this like the Jews this. The Jews
I wasn't talking about Jews in this conversation, you fucking retard.
Yeah, you were.
No, I was literally talking about...
Yeah, you were, bro. Everybody heard.
No, I had to move him down. I was literally talking about how you have people... Okay, and it's really funny, and this is where people are so similar to each other, is that if you look at... Since he mentioned Jews, you have like every political ideology Jews have, when it comes to the in-group preference, or I would even say it can go from supremacy to absolute, like they're just a bunch of fucking hippies. They have it. It's the same with like fucking Mexicans. It's the same with people from Russia. It's the same with people from all over the world. And, you know, it's not uniquely a Jewish problem. What I would say, though, that, like... In America, it was like which Jews were coming to the United States particularly after, you know, the 1900s. We did get a lot of the most educated, radical Jews that came in at that point. For the most part, most Jews that came here, they, you know, particularly in the 1800s, but they've been here since the beginning. They were, you know, kind of like, the real variation you would see between the two is whether or not
Lebanon Philistines, they can live in peace without that piece of shit Israel. Anyhow, this situation regarding the Nelson Mandela is not just Nelson Mandela. It's a Gandhi, it is a Reza Pahlavi. Approximately, I would say, in and around 5-6 years ago, he said, I compare myself, I think of myself like a Nelson Mandela. And this shit that is here is comparing it is the same shit that Reza Pahlavi was chewing in his mouth. That's what that he compared himself for. Shut your mic off, Kay. He compared himself for Nelson Mandela. And then he compared himself for Gandhi. And then he came to Iranian people and said, accept me as your representative. And then he said, look at me as like a father. Every time he maneuvers around, comes up with different type of area. At the end of the day, he is a puppet of Israel. The Israel. And as I've said before in here, I am the guy in Toronto. You can look at my profile. I used to create demonstration. At the most, we would have demonstration of 4,000, 5,000, 10,000 people. And one time we had in the Women Lives Freedom, we had approximately 70,000 people. And from this many demonstration, we had in Toronto, 50 people, I can count their names. I can say their names. Count them in my hand. 50 people wouldn't be that he had a supporters in Toronto. Okay?
And because he knew his father was brought by United States coup to Iran, his grandfather was sent in by England to Iran. So Iranian people, they know this history. And inside Iran, Mossad had planned their members, their people inside Iran. So they knew they're gonna kill Iranian people. Mossad agents, they were prepared to kill Iranian people to bring Iranian feelings that, oh, Iranian government is killing. No, Mossad started. So they asked him, he announced that you guys come out this time. That's what the announcement was. What is beside you? Mike Pompeo said that, Netanyahu said that, all the official Israelis said that Mossad is beside you. And then the people, of course, Iranian people, no doubt about it, they don't like the government. They have hard feelings with the government. All that, no denial. And I am one that I am against this government. I'm talking like this. I'm not a Iranian government stooge at all.
Wait, you're not?
But I'm state. Yes.
I can't believe you're saying this. You used to go to like sheikhs' houses and like harass them.
Yes, that's me. Yes, that's me. I'm not denying.
This guy, bro, Amir, this guy used to go on knocking on the sheikh, like Shia sheikhs' doors and be like, get out of the country.
Yeah, that's me.
How this
I'm not denying.
closer.
Yeah,
I
actually,
recognize your voice.
when I heard that. I wasn't this deep because
Hold
I
on, so Nasser, you're not a Pahlevist?
No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. I used to be Pahlavis up to 2018. After that, I was against him because I knew what a son of a bitch he is. And
Nasser,
then what
are
I
you a
used to,
reformist?
I'm sorry?
Are you a reformist that you want to see reform within the current government?
I am, yes, I am a reformist to the point that Iranian government, I don't care whoever stays in there, they should look into corruption, like billions of dollars.
I want to know to what extent.
What do you mean to what extent?
So you want to see that the regime is toppled, or you want to have a reform within the government?
At this time, I don't want the regime to topple. No, at this time, I want Iranian decent, young generation. That they don't want to steal. They would have monitored the Iranian funds, and they would have stand with people and with the vote of the Iranian people to be in there. If at this time, if the regime topples right now, we are not going to have any Iran left. Iran is gone.
I can't believe I'm hearing you say this. Like you're the last person I'd ever think you would ever say. Like, what really made you like change about this? Like, what? Is it Israel? Is it like the crimes that they've done? Like what's like made you change your stance so firmly?
From the 12 Days War, I changed from the 12 Days War. I stood with I know the war is between my country, our country of Iran and Israel, not government to government. They wanna take Iran. They want to break Iran down. They want to destroy Iran. And for the reason that I have been fighting all this time for my country, for my people, for our people, for freedom of our people, for better life in Iran for our people. I was not fighting I become the president. No, I was not doing that for that. I was not fighting for anyone to go become the Shah. I was fighting for the best that happens in Iran. I was fighting for millions of dollars, billions of dollars of people's money was funneling out of the country. I was fighting to prevent that, which I did. I did a lot of it. But at this point, when the 12 Days War came along, I knew what's happening because I was involved with this Israeli situation. I knew what's going on. Please don't open your mic. I knew what they are doing. A lot of people don't have an idea what they are doing. They were after me, 2020, they asked me to burn the Quran down in downtown Toronto because they said you are famous and this and that. We will look after you. I said, no, I'm not going to do that. They asked me to carry on the Israeli flag. I said, no, I will not do that. Israel is not my country. My country is Iran. And we had so many meetings with my people, with them. And like they tried in every angle that they could come through, I refuse. And I will refuse. I stand with Iran. Right now, I plowed. Right now, I plowed. I repeat it again. I plowed all Iranian forces that they are defending our country. I don't care is it Basij, I don't care is it Sepah, I don't care is it mandatory or soldiers, whoever is that they are there. They are helping, they are right now fighting for our country. They are standing together and I applaud them. And
So-
I am proud of them.
So Nasser,
That's all.
let me make sure I heard you correctly. You said some eight.
I'm sorry? I don't hear your voice.
You broke out, Shape, you broke out.
He gone.
Did you hear?
آدم با شرفی آقا من میشناسم.
آره واقعا دمت گرم آقا.
خدا من چند تا رفتم.
Let's keep it in English, please. English is English.
They're saying,
He said he's a man of a high dignity that, you know.
Yeah, he
my
changed his
man is-
position. There's a
Yeah.
lot of them that changed their position due to the
But
war.
this is very important. Like, you know, he's saying basically he's giving us the inside track, right? And it's exposing what's actually going on here. So, which is hate of Islam. That's what this boils down to. It doesn't boil down to freedom for Iran. When you have mosques being burned, Qur'ans being burned, and people cheering for bombs falling on their own country, what kind of fucking world are we living in now, where people want their own country to be bombed? It's fucking ridiculous.
This is
Yeah, that's why,
unfortunate.
shapeshifter, that's why America need to decolonize Middle East as soon as they can. It's not good, bro.
But hopefully Iran is gonna come out of this situation and it's not gonna go down. And I am willing to go die for my country, to be honest with you. And I don't think that right now everything is mixed up. I don't know even if I go, they would allow me to enter my country. And my heart is broken for my country people, for our people, that they are getting slaughtered by the bombs that falling in their head, and some idiot motherfucking piece of shits are bragging about it that our country should get bombed. This motherfucking piece of shit, Reza Pahlavi, I named him Pahlavi now, even in Iran International, underneath, by mistake, they wrote it Pahlavi, his name, and I have a picture of it. Honest to God, Pahlavi, Pokh means shit. In Turkish language, it means shit. That's what Pokh means. And by mistake, they wrote that. And this motherfucker goes to Trump in English.
Person for your people, at Jack. Like, imagine all the people that want to be nice, purple, black skin.
People are private property. That's how you. That objectively, that's just
What the
it.
fuck are you
And
saying,
I would just. Well, what I'm saying is, do you justify these activists coming in and rescuing these dogs and stealing these people's dogs, taking them? They're all gone now. These people that have this.
1,000 gone. I opened my Facebook, gone. I opened another one, bang, gone. I opened another one.
But, hang on a second. I'll give you the mic because I want to see the little pushback that you're going to give him. Just hang on a second. Let him finish. And then, Nasser, if you can finish it up in a minute, brother. And then I'm going to give it to Velvet. He's going to give you some pushback on it,
Sure,
okay?
just a minute. I don't even want to fucking talk to that fucking bastard piece of shit. Those people, they should not be fucking allowed. I don't want to waste my time with that. I don't want to even hear that motherfucker. Another thing is, Iranian government right now, they announced $50,000 for whomever they call up, they say who Mossad members in Iran. And then Iranian government should give them $1,000. Right now, if they do that, they will arrest all those bastards that they are killing innocent people so they can show, oh, Sepahi killed them or Sich killed them or whatever. Right now, still they are killing in our country, these motherfuckers. Thank you.
Good job, man. Good job.
Love you, Nasser.
So, before we do that, I'll give you 1 minute to give a little pushback a little bit, and then I'm going to go to the next person. Because, that way it doesn't turn into echo chamber. Go on, sir.
Yeah, of course. So first, regarding the whole comparison with Nelson Mandela, because people were saying that, no, we can't use them in the same sentence, which is, stupid, obviously. But I would accept that. Let's compare him to another evil person whose name was Khomeini, right? Khomeini, regime, he urged people to take to the streets.
Shit is 1,000 times better than
he urged people. No, shut up. By the way, you are being recorded. Be very careful.
Can you tell him not to insult? Can you tell him not to insult?
Okay. Do me a favor, not to insult, because there's some people here, they support it, so let's keep it civilized a little bit, okay? Alright, so let's...
Why don't you warn them when they... Reza Pahlavi, Amir, why don't you warn them? He said whatever he wanted to Pahlavi. I will tell Khomeini was a devil, was an evil person. He was a demonic creator. Anyway, he urged people to resist against Shah, okay? And in particular, 87 people got killed in Jaleh Square. 87 people got murdered. Who was responsible?
I was in that square at that time. I was a child.
Nasser, stop coming off the mic. I'll give you the mic after he's done. Do not come off the mic.
Valerie, you're provoking
87 people just in that particular case. Also, people got killed.
You are fucking lying.
87 people got killed in Jaleh Square, what we call as many Iranians call as Black Friday. Who's responsible for those people being killed? Shah or Khomeini?
Shah was responsible.
It was Shah. Anyone who killed people, person who is responsible.
That fucking Shah killed my cousin.
That's the point I'm making.
That motherfucking Shah killed my cousin.
That's the point I'm making.
You understand, you motherfucker?
You get 10 minutes of uninterrupted speech to us.
You fucking piece of shit defending the murder of the audience. You motherfucking piece of shit. Shut the fuck up, you asshole.
I remind you, not there. You are being recorded, okay? You need to be careful. IRGC in particular, because you might be considered a terrorist supporter. IRGC has been designated as a terrorist organization in the US, in Canada, in Europe, and Australia. Okay? Be careful not to.
The NATO is terrorist.
I will end with this. Anyone who kills people, that's the only person who should be blamed and helped. Period.
Can I jump in the queue? Can I say something?
Wait, it's my turn. So I want to give it to Sayed really quick, and then I'll come to you in a second.
Can I have the mic for a minute? Ami?
I want to get Sayed. Sayed is...
My cousin, listen, at that day, my cousin got killed, 3 bullets on his chest, and the Iranian army was the one shooting at the Meydan Jaleh Square. Meydan Jaleh is above the Meydan Khorasan. Khorasan Square is above that. So I know exactly where it is. I know what happened at that time. These stupid idiots, they have memorized something from that Pahlavi stories that, they brought the Palestinians shoot the Iranian people. Shut the fuck up, you motherfucker. And you are allowing him, he's threatening me that he's recording my voice. You can go subject and record whatever the fuck you want to record, you motherfucker.
When we're recording, turn it off. He didn't give you consent to record it, okay? Just turn it off. So if you're done, Nasser, I'm going to give it to Sayyid. Go and Sayyid.
I appreciate. I apologize for all the other people that I.
No, you did great.
Because it's frustrating.
Great. You did, just be quiet. I'm gonna.
We understand, Nasir.
Rick, I'm gonna answer this fucking refugee. He's a refugee. He needs to do something like that for support himself in the country that he's living. It doesn't matter. Don't worry about it. He doesn't have any choice to come back to his country. Because of that, he's trading his country with the others. These refugee guys, they don't have anything. They don't deserve any shelters. You know, if he is in my country, I would ask my government to deport this fucking idiot to the outside, because he's trading every country. One day he come and trade my country too. So my motherland country is Iran, right? Yeah, man. They don't change the nature. You know, the nature is like that. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe his father was trader too. We never know what's going on. So this guy's there like that. So whatever comes over here, if we accept what Velvet is saying, it means that moment during the Shah, some terrorists came over inside the Iran and they tried to do something like that. And nowadays, the moment this government announced that they were terrorists, this guy comes and says that they were not. This is the conflict of, the mind. If you accept that one, why you don't accept this one? This government says that these guys are the terrorists, they came and they killed the people. And then you are coming and every time you are saying that 40,000, something like that. You never condemned 175 girls got killed by USA. You never did. Are you Iranian? Real Iranian? You are not. You are getting paid, or you should do cocking for the people to keep you in their country because you are refugee. You know what I am telling? You are stupid. You have nothing, no ball for yourself. If you had a ball, you would put your real name. Nasser is the man. He is putting his real name. He is putting his real picture, and then you don't have any kind of ball on yourself. And you are coming and crying every day here? Bullshit. Whatever you are saying, that everybody knows you are saying that by means. You are getting paid. You are getting paid to do that kind of shit. You know what I mean? So go record if you want to record. Go record whatever I told to you, because you have nothing in your body. You know what I mean? Even though no brain, no ball. You are cocksucker. That's it. So if there is somebody like you selling their country and don't condemn the attack to the children, and then the children they get killed, why we should talk with you? You are idiot. No more.
Yeah, I'm gonna speak next.
Taco's next. Go on, Taco.
I'm gonna make it short real quick.
Taco is next, please. I'll give you the mic afterwards.
I just want to point out to you guys the fucking hypocrisy of what Velvet has repeated twice tonight. I don't consent to being recorded, but I want you guys to really listen to this good. When talking about Reza Pahlavi and the January 8th massacres, right? He was saying you can't blame Reza Pahlavi for that massacre. You blame the person getting shot. No shit. That's the exact same thing we're saying right now about Iranians getting killed. We blame U.S. and Israel for the innocent civilians getting killed. No, you got to blame the regime for that. You can't blame the person. The regime started the war, not Israel and U.S. No, they literally invaded. They shot. So you just fucking fucked your own argument, you idiot.
Okay, my turn, right?
Go on.
Okay, so is listening to Velvet's perspective and listening to like Nasop and Shapeshifter and everyone. I realize it's so important for everyone to like see what is happening and see how what could happen in Middle East if America doesn't decolonize Middle East. NATO and America, they need to leave their bases. Because if you don't, listen, like Velvet, you know, people in Pakistanis maybe, the people rise up and they're gonna ask China to overthrow their government because they're being oppressed. Yeah, and before you know it, maybe Americans will rise up and say, "Dear China, overthrow our government because we're being oppressed." So America needs to think for what they're doing. They need to
ask China for what? Can you repeat again? The China what?
Other countries might ask, like China, to liberate them from their oppressive regime.
Okay.
So
which other regime they're gonna go after?
Like maybe some Pakistanis will rise up and say, "Dear China, please come help us and remove the Pakistani regime and free us."
And which other regime?
Right. So disciplining to people, and it's because of America, and they have their bases there. The governments are not being strong. People are naturally acting out, and they want other countries to come and bomb their countries and remove the regime.
Zari, right now,
I don't know, man. Sometimes when she speaks, it's like just really low IQ, bro. Seriously low IQ.
Well, I want China to come and regime change America. We need to get rid of the Zionists out of America. So go Team China, Team Iran. I'm all for it. Come on. Regime change here. Fuck the Zionist America.
No, but this is going to become a trend. Listen, but this is going to become a trend. And it's not going to go in the best way we want it to. What if Hitler comes in power and people like, "Dear Hitler, come free us from our, rightful leaders"?
why don't you?
Seriously, you want Hitler to free yourself from Taliban?
No, I'm
He
giving
wants
you a
Hitler to free
hypothetical
people from
example.
Taliban. Oh my god.
I'm giving you a hypothetical example. This is what could happen to people.
That's crazy, bro.
I'm talking. Hitler the same as a Khamenei.
Hang on a second, Abbas, just hang on a second. Ralph, did you want to say something?
No, just go Team China, Team Iran. Strong. I'm on board. Let's go.
Cool.
Zionist
Cool.
fuck. That's all I can say. Thank you. And I love you, Nasser. I loved everything you said, Nasser. Brother, peace to you. Recognize everything you just said. Complete respect. So clearly articulated. And thanks for that inside information about their sleazy tactics that they were trying to use you for their propaganda. Very much appreciate hearing it firsthand. Very few people here with any firsthand information. So appreciate that. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. Thank you. But one thing we have to understand in this whole war divides country by country by country. And is the us people will make our destiny. What we can do, what we cannot do. We cannot live, for example, in Iran, ask United States to come to change regime change for us. That's Iranian people's their own burdens that whether they want to change regime or they don't. For years, I fought against Iranian regime. But when I saw that other country entered to this situation, immediately I changed my position. Immediately I stood with those that I was fighting against. Those I was fighting against, they are the same, my countrymen. It's like my family, we are in the same home, we have family, we have problem with each other. And therefore, like when somebody comes from outside to attack my house, I stand beside my family members that I had a problem with. And I will not allow those people, they shout for Pahlavi, they shout, yeah, come bomb our country. Those are traitors, those are a bunch of lunatics. They have no brain of themselves. You cannot talk to them for 1 hour. If for 1 hour, they will not have an answer. You ask one question, they will twist it, they go to different direction because they have no answer. And right now, I will make it simple for you guys. as much as I was against this government, current government of Iran, okay, this government approximately has been 47 years in power. The Pahlavis, father and son, they were about 50 years as well. In their time, we lost 1,600,000 square meter of our land in Iran. Take it from Ararat Mountains and Bahrain, all they were gone. In this regime time, we did not lose even 1 square foot of our land to nobody. And I'm proud of them. I am this fucking regime that we have not lost 1 square foot of our land. I stand with and I applaud them. I thank them for it. And I thank them that they are fighting for Iranian people and they are our soldiers. Amir, I will tell you one story. One soldier is about 20 years old. He is sitting on the launcher, on the ground-to-air missiles area.
Nasser,
and he gets hit.
Nasser, we fucking love you, dude.
Thank you, appreciate it. He gets hit. He gets hit in Azerbaijan, Tabriz. He loses his arm. He still stands on the launcher until that doesn't go away. That there, he says, my country is getting hit. Is not my heart, my life. It doesn't matter. And he gets shot, blown away in that launcher. And this kind of people we have as well. But unfortunately, these Pahlavi people, they have no moral. They have no audacity of humanity. They are a bunch of lunatics, warmongers, and they have been stuck in 1979. Their father probably was those butler or something for the king. They think that they're going to go back time and they're going to say, yeah, this is such and such grandson, this is such and such a son, he should come in power. No, Iranian people has the power. Iranian people are going to lead the way. There is no room for Pahlavi. We kicked them out in 1979. Iranian people kicked them out of Iran, and that's goodbye. When you throw up, you don't eat. You don't turn around and eat your own vomit. We have thrown them out. Goodbye. Now we will. The basically destiny of Iran is in hands of Iranian people. That's the bottom line. Nothing less, nothing more. Pahlavi can go fuck himself. Thank you.
All right, I want to give it to, we have Pearl. Did you want to speak or should I give it to this Raza guy? No? Okay, I'll give it to Raza. Raza, go on.
Okay, what's happening in Iran right now is American intelligence agents are distributing sniper rifles to civilians. And the civilians, as snipers, they're called dog hunters. You could Google this. The civilians in Iran are sniping the Basij and the Revolutionary Guard. So what's happening right now is through Pakistan, there's peace negotiations. Those peace negotiations may succeed, but if they don't succeed, America has a backup plan of distributing more sniper rifles. And also, America, please let me finish and then you can criticize. Why are you interrupting me?
Nasser, please let him finish. Please don't
I don't know the sources. He cannot be.
Nasser, please mute up.
Nasser, I never interrupted you. You're a human piece of shit. You're garbage. So fuck yourself and stop interrupting.
Okay, Zionist, carry on.
Okay. I've always been respectful. I've never interrupted anyone.
Yeah, very respectful.
Plan A is America will sign a peace with the IRGC. Plan B is America will kill the IRGC and let the Iranian military have a military dictatorship. If that succeeds, America will distribute weapons to the civilians and they'll overthrow it. And if that plan,
Nasser, why do you have to come off the mic, man? I'll give you last warning before I have to move you down.
You know, the moderator,
I hate this fucking interruption.
Zionist propaganda.
I hate this interruption shit, man.
I have to say, I have no respect for the moderators of this room. You allow shit to interrupt everyone. Fuck the interrupters.
Are you done? Okay. There's no point. And also, you gotta stop interrupting. You do this all the time, brother.
Amir, when they come with the lies, the propaganda lies, they are just distributed for people.
We know it, Nasser. We know it. We want to hear their propaganda so we can pick it apart. It's very easy to pick apart.
Let them expose themselves. Then we're gonna attack them. Don't worry about it.
It's very easy. Very transparent.
Let them expose. Let them talk. Let them. We hear them. What is in their mind. Then we're gonna answer them perfectly. Like Velvet now is, the pool in the. What? Forget about it. Like Velvet, you see, he is listening to us, and then he's recording whatever we are saying. He is a very good boy now.
So Nesta, it's useful to hear what that idiot just said, right, about their plans, because they're so stupid. They give away their plans, and then Iranians will easily plan ahead and compensate in advance. There's so much hubris.
He was telling something against themselves, Ralph.
Yeah, exactly.
They were telling something against themselves. They were saying that they have the sniper. Now they are conducting the terrorist.
Yeah, exactly. And this is exactly what Scott Ritter and others had predicted was the plan. Months ago, they said the plan will be an initial aerial attack. They'll try and degrade military targets when they can't hit anymore because they're too hard to find. They're all buried underground. Then they'll go after some infrastructure. It's exactly what they're doing now. And they'll try and terrorize the population. And then they will sow the seeds of civil war. They will arm militias. They will try and ally, the fucking Kurds and the others against them who have already turned down their offer. And then they'll try and do exactly what he just said. Great. That's what they did in Iraq. There were taxis full of weapons. They were handing out guns to just random people in Iraq to create a civil war and complete chaos. He's just exactly described what they want to do. What he doesn't understand, when you give guns to civilians, they'll say, thank you very much, and they'll shoot American troops. They're not going to fucking shoot their own government when they're being bombed by America and Israel. They're going to use their guns to defend their fucking country. The other guy's a complete prize chump. It's not going to work.
Amir, can you please bring that gentleman up, and then we listen to him, what is in his mindset?
He can come up. Reza, come up. I don't know why the hell would you go down.
Reza, come up and
you're very sensitive, man.
Whoever said that Velvet is a good boy, that was diabolical to me.
Okay, so I will repeat myself. America produces more than 1 million sniper rifles a year. America has plenty of spies inside Iran right now who are today distributing sniper rifles. The first people that are getting sniper rifles are the family members of the 40,000 Iranians killed by the IRGC. Now, everyone in this room cheered and celebrated when the IRGC killed the 40,000 innocent people. But no family members. I didn't interrupt.
No, you can't lie like that.
I didn't interrupt you, so don't interrupt me. Don't interrupt me.
No, you accused us of a lie.
You can respond when I'm done speaking. You can respond when I'm done speaking.
We will.
I'm just giving my own, as an American, I'm giving my own perspective. My perspective is the people of Iran hate the people in this room with a passion, and the people of Iran will get sniper rifles, and they will kill every member of the IRGC and every mullah and every religious leader, every single religious leader, every mullah, every IRGC member will be killed by snipers, and then the people of Iran will take over, and they will have a regime that loves America. And America and the new government of Iran will be great allies, and they will work together to keep the price of oil high. And so you will have the price of oil set by the new government of Iran, the new government of Venezuela, America, will be Pax Americana. It will be a utopia, and the people in this room will be remembered as scum and traitors. Everyone in this room will be spit on by the people of Iran. I'm done speaking. I'm happy to hear criticism of my view.
One person at a time. Arash, hang on.
Amir?
Respectfully, Reza, we don't. Hold on a second. Hold on. We never celebrated the people that got massacred. Okay. Respectfully, I think you get your facts straight, man.
Amir, can we all take a moment to spit on Reza just for a second?
Yeah, we're gonna shit on him.
Everybody else, go ahead.
Tough.
I don't spit. It's not worth my spit. I'm not wasting my spit on that idiot.
Reza is here. Can I say
And
something?
provide sources for the guns. You made a claim about guns. You provide sources. Source up. Otherwise, I would suggest you to shut your fucking mouth. Do not make stupid fucking claims when you can't back up your claim with.
Yeah, we are not happy with what's going on in Iran. What happened? Because we don't support IRGC. But that's the first thing we say that over here. Okay, so we don't support anybody who is killing the people. We don't support anybody who is bombing the country, our country, or motherland. We don't support that fucking guys, okay? So we never support invasion to Iran. We never support these guys. So this is what we are saying, that there is a way everybody can be happy. If somebody stop interfering the others, if somebody thinks they are the super leader, they are the superpower, they can do whatever they want, then nowadays is not the time doing that. They're gonna get hit, they're gonna get, something in the ass. Later on, they're gonna understand that is not the region they should go through. If somebody stops and then takes the patient and then doesn't do anything, it doesn't mean they don't have the power. They can do whatever they want, they can defend themselves, and they didn't invade any country in 200 years. You can go and see what's going on. Whomever they are invaders, they are wild. Because of that, they called wild Westerns. They name it, because they know that. That's it. So be proud of being American. Yes, you guys are in debt. You guys have $30 trillion national debt because you are living with other countries' money. Now you are losing that money.
America. He's a Zionist. He only cares about Israel. He's an Israel first. He doesn't give a fuck if America goes down the tube.
No, he said he's American because of that.
Yeah, he says he's American, but he's a fucking Zionist. Don't you understand, you guys? Zionists in America put Israel first, and they run the American government. Every last one of them is an Israeli first, and he's one of them.
He is not. He doesn't even know.
Here? Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm definitely not an Israeli. Whatever.
This guy I'm talking about, Reza. He is a Zionist.
Yeah, but you said every single one of them.
Yeah, every Zionist.
Night King, just give me a second, please.
Go ahead,
He
sir.
doesn't even know. He doesn't even know how to say Iran. Us Iranian, we never say Iran. That's George Bush's accent. We don't, us Iranian, we don't say Iran. Okay? If you are Iranian, go first learn how to say Iran. You cannot.
He claims to be Iranian.
He
said
is
he's
not.
an
He's a
American.
disgrace to Irania. He's a traitor. What would you expect from him?
He's just got a silly name and a picture, but he's an American Zionist.
He's one of those like living in LA and like Beverly Hills Persian Zionists and shit.
Right, his voice, you can tell him a mile off. But the minute he opens his mouth, he's a Zionist. I mean, maybe you don't live amongst enough of them in America. I do, and I tell them, trust me, when I hear a Zionist voice, it's just loud and clear. He's a Zionist, trust me.
See, Israel has been training a lot of the Israelis how to read and write Persian, and they're teaching them a Persian language and everything else. This has been going on for so long. So he's probably one of those with that Mohammed Reza King picture profile on his profile.
Yeah.
Here, pretending to be an Iranian nationalist.
Yeah,
and
that's very
no
common.
Iranian nationalists would be proud that they would come, they would brag about other country killing their own countrymen. Yeah. I don't, as much as I used to have a problem with the IRGC or Iranian regime or whatever, I would never want to see any other country to come to kill. Even I consider them as my enemy, but that was my countryman. I will not stand to see other country to come and killing my people. They are my people. They are Iranian. And if it comes between me, like us and Jews, I would definitely stand with my enemy from Iran side by side. Just like now that I'm standing beside them. If they need help, if I can help, I would definitely help them because they're my country people. And by the way, to those, I want to say something else. To those Jews that they think that they've been promised 3,000 years ago, and my slogan is, we are superior race, Aryan race. The whole world has been promised to us 7,000 years ago, not 3,000 years ago. So you guys are way behind. We are 7,000 years ago. This whole world has been promised to us Iranian. If I wanna be an asshole,
I don't support that one. Okay, don't ask questions. Okay.
I never asked this.
Now another guy, the black last night, he gonna come and say that we are the superior from the Africa. The guy was.
You think we are superior? Our race is superior?
Compared to Jews, yes, we are the superior. Yes, we are smart. We are elite. We have been shut up. Shut the fuck up for a minute. We have been around before 7,000 years ago. Our country was not 70 years ago. Okay.
So, Nasser, I have a question for you. Let's say.
Interaction, so doing something together in that capacity increases the unity and the bonding thing. And then the last is ABT, always be touching, 4 things to increase